So let's move on. Let's go ahead and talk about Charleston, Mr. Charleston White, right? So Charleston White, I don't know him, but he looks malnourished. Okay, I don't know him, but he looks malnourished. He a little funny looking. I wonder what drug his mother may have been on during the pregnancy. They only follow her because she has money. That's the only reason. She floss every day of the week. I follow her. I really, really do. And I feel like for somebody to be, it's giving Pentecostal pimp. Absolutely. The energy of it is too top heavy. Because in my experience, people that actually vibrate on a high frequency don't need to project so much. She projects a lot. Output of energy constantly, around the people around her. It's too much. But yes, back to Charleston Whitehead. Okay. I did not see Dr. Heavenly interviewing Stormy today. I did not. I feel like I passed it, maybe, but I didn't stop because I'm just tired of talking. I'm tired of Stormy being able to capitalize off a moment in which she disrespected her friend and her friend act like that's what she wanted. Like I don't know. Like it low key felt like I'm just tired of people getting patted on the back for bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the point that you were telling her play was low vibrational. It's the way in which you talk to people. It's the way in which you feel like you have some authority over somebody so you can talk to your friend of 7 years. And because the link to the flowers is down below in the description box. And because you have money, you are in a position to treat people like shit. Like, it's crazy. This was Stormy playing. Yeah, she absolutely understands negative press is good press these days. Kanye West teach y'all that. Negative press is good press. You get online, you say something outlandish, hurtful, crazy, do something crazy, say something to somebody stupid, anything. And that negative press, if you know how to spin it, will get you interview after interview, Rolling Stone articles, all types of shit. It did what it was supposed to do, but I'm absolutely sitting back looking at it like, man, child, I wish I was on the frequency where I could be bullshit for the sake of money. I wish I could be bullshit for the sake of money. Like, I could do a lot of things for money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I could, like, in my being, turn into like rhetoric and bullshit. Like, I don't know if I could do that. That feels like a lot. But more power to her because she got way more than me. So more power to her. You know what I'm saying? My sister, more power to you. Okay. So Charleston White, funny looking, weird dude. Don't know what he really does for a living, but he got into it with T.I. and King. Okay? And listen, he decided to get online and talk crazy about Boosie's son and T.I.'s son. Okay, basically said they spoil little rich kids that think they hard, but they can't fight. And T.I. then got his, ignorant ass on the internet to argue on behalf of his son. His son got on the internet and threatened the grown nigga that was talking about how, he ain't really about it. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, y'all. Let me see. Because Whack 100 and him went back and forth about who's a snitch. That was weird as fuck to me. Like, y'all are all weird. Like, won't y'all just circle jerk each other off and get out of my face?
Something. If you scared to show up somewhere, if you scared, like that's fear. God don't exist in fear. I walk around with no bodyguard, no security, most places. Not because I'm tough, not because I'm bad, not because I'm, some kind of big ultimate gangster. It's because I've invested so much in myself, so much positive energy into these communities. That, man, people ain't got nothing but love and respect for me, bro.
Okay. T.I. the tipster. Hilarious. I'm trying to find The original, because there's one where we see all of them.
Yeah, this one I'm talking. Yeah, you don't get to dictate nothing. Yeah, you don't get you or whoever that nigga is on now. Because yeah, you don't get to dictate nothing. I'm trying to get understanding. Well, I ain't trying to get an understanding of.
Child, y'all arguing back and forth. Where's the child at? Where's the little boy? He ain't really a child. He ain't. I mean, he is. But you know, they want to act grown. They want to act grown, girl. They want to act grown.
About you and T.I.
He said he was misbehaving. Is this the one? Is this the one? This is. Listen. Okay, yeah. So this is the one where, because of all of this stuff, because I'm not gonna play this, but this is the post that went left for me. Okay, but first, because I was trying to find the one where King was laughing in the camera and threatening Charleston, but I don't really care about that, because essentially this is what I wanted to say about it. T.I., you're the reason King is like that. And I hate the fact that you act like you have no parts in it. You spent most of his childhood, if not all of his childhood, getting arrested on guns and drugs charges. Did you not? I mean, even his mama had to catch a case on your behalf at some point. You rap about the same behavior that your son is now exhibiting. Do we not understand how we can't say things in such a powerful realm as music repetitively and think it won't affect us in some way? And also the energy that you have whenever King gets into it with somebody in public, your energy towards him is he should think better of himself. He should think more highly of himself because I made it so that he has money. He's my child. So he's better than the people he's arguing with. So why are you lowering yourself to argue with these people beneath you? And that's the fucking problem, T.I., is that you've trained your son to believe that he's better than somebody because you're a rapper and you have money. When really, you should have been teaching him to have some humility. You should have been teaching him to have some type of humbleness about himself. But you taught him to be this asshole, and now you're surprised that this is the way he acts. You're still an asshole. You still think you better than somebody. Your sense of entitlement has been basically put onto your son. He's like that because you're like that. Yes. When he said that man was a short order cook, instead of you teaching your son, regardless of the fact that he's your son, he's still a kid and he needs to go around having respect for his elders unless somebody is putting him in harm's way. But he don't handle himself correctly because you've taught him that he doesn't have to treat anybody with respect that's not in the industry or somebody you feel like giving respect to. And then you get your ass on the internet, T.I., to cry about how nobody in the community came to bat for you and your disrespectful ass son. And it's like, my nigga. Did I get it? Damn. Thought I got it. I didn't. Anyway, hold on. I see that whole. Gotcha, you bitch. Okay, I got it. Sorry, y'all. These gnats, y'all, they come out of nowhere. It's, you know, and they try to disrupt your energy. Thank you, Dominique Lee. King is gonna meet his match and be butthurt. But you know what? I wonder what that's gonna look like, because ultimately he has a parent that has means who will continue to get him out of any trouble he gets in. When will he learn the lesson? How will he learn the lesson if he's always being taught that all of his mistakes can be cleaned up simply by calling daddy? Simply by calling daddy. Okay? I have a bug zapper, y'all. They don't always be in that area. You know, they kind of float around, y'all. It's okay. It's just one. We all right. We got it. It's good. Make sure y'all like the video. But yes, King is arrogant, disrespectful, and you're surprised that he's walking around acting like a little cunt booger. Don't be surprised. He's a little cunt booger, because that's what you taught him. And it's annoying to me that you don't see that. It's also annoying that you think that anybody is supposed to come and defend you and your fucking son. Cut it out. Cut it out. Zonique always defends King. That's what they think they're supposed to do. They've been taught that you are supposed to, ride or die for your family, right, wrong, or indifferent. That's what y'all are taught. But really, there's no accountability in that. Meaning that you're going to always have to clean up the messes if your idea is that you shouldn't have to, tell your family they wrong, especially if there are other people against them. And that's how they feel. Because the internet is going to be against them, they have to have his back. Whereas at some point, somebody needs to be like, little nigga, you going to stop at some point. Like, everybody needs to tap out and let King basically get his ass whipped, proverbially, not physically, but like whatever life going to do to him in order to humble his ass, let it happen and stop trying to protect him from the shit that he's bringing on himself. Okay? That's how I feel. That's how I feel for me. Okay? And then from that, Charleston White old video resurfaces because you can't fuck with people without them fucking with you. So somebody obviously went and found this video of Charleston White in a car looking like a crackhead talking about how, some bitches need a good, y'all see what the word up there says. I'm not going to say it. He said that women sometimes need to be verbally, mentally, psychologically, physically, sexually abused. That's what he said. Sometimes our shit needs to be taken. I think his likeness on the internet needs to be taken if that's how he feels. And this is what I'm talking about when I tell y'all, stop thinking that because somebody does something you like, something that's entertaining, that makes them a good person, that makes them a good guy. All of a sudden, we can forget all of the fucked up things that they say, do, and how they feel about the world, how they relate to it, when they are a monster in the world. And we just so happen to have the internet and social media, which allows low vibrational criminals to be online spewing bullshit. Because I'm not even gonna play it because I don't have time. They done already flagged me today, girl. I don't have time. But you see what it says, Hollywood Unlocked. You can go and find it. But it's a whole video alive of him doubling down several times on the belief that he feels he should be able to take something from women when he decides they do. Because he's a man. Can barely speak a complete, clear sentence, but he's a man. Mushmouth ass Negroes. Why do women need to have guns and knives and shit? Okay. Chastity, thank you for the super chat. Didn't he want us to mind our business when we defended Deja? Listen. He sure did. He wanted us to mind our business, girl. And I think we should do that right now. Y'all, hold up. I don't know why. Okay. It zoomed in, girl, and went to full screen, and I don't know why, girl. I don't know. Where'd the chat go? Exit full screen. Okay, thank you. But yeah, it is ridiculous at this point. Okay, but I bet you nothing will happen. This man said something like this, and I bet you nothing will happen. We'll see, unless there are some women out there that want to come forward. But he basically described that he went down on a woman and he wanted to penetrate her. She said no, and he took it. So yeah, if that woman wanted to come out and say something, and press charges of some sort, I don't know if she would get anything out of it, but I wouldn't be upset about it. Y'all gonna get tired of getting online and telling everybody the illegal shit that you do. And it's the type of thing that people get online and think it's funny. They think it's funny. Crazy as hell.